Okay, I'm on 95 and I'm going down the shore. It's going to be about an hour and a half drive. I'm going to try to demonstrate Autopilot. So we'll put on Autopilot here. And we have an hour and 23 minutes to get there. My blinker to change lanes. Listen to a little Bill Maher on the way down. Just you can watch Autopilot do its thing. Turn my blinker to get in the other lane. So this is a 95 in Philadelphia. Some construction coming up, so we may have to take over in the construction, but we'll be probably able to get through it. We'll see. So every once in a while it blinks like this. You just have to wiggle the wheel a little bit to acknowledge the warning. We're in construction here, but I'm in the center lane, so it should be able to do pretty well. It keeps warning me to wiggle the wheel. Might be because of the poor line identifiers. Not sure.
Study says weed smokers don't read study.
So to change lanes, you'll just see I'm going to hit the blinker down. Car moves over, gets in the right lane, then centers itself. Then you do have to turn off the blinker. That's how you change lanes in Autopilot. Just wandered to the right there a little bit and back. Might have lost the right markings there. It's a white pavement with white markings. A little tricky to see. The car came in front of us, so we slowed down pretty abruptly there. Get over to the right here. So each time you want to change lanes, you have to use the blinker, turn it on, turn it off, and then turn it back on again. So let's let it pass this car here. I'm going to accelerate a little bit to get past it. Put on the blinker. Changed one lane, turn it off, put on the blinker again, change another lane. It just goes over one lane and stops. So I turned off the blinker, turn it on again, and now I'm in the lane I need to be in to exit. I'm going to see if it takes this exit ramp by itself. This is a situation where a merge is occurring. It doesn't recognize merges too well, so I just took over there, and I'm going to get back in that lane by hand. And then what you do is you double click that lever to get back in Autopilot. I'm going to be getting off soon, so I'm going to ratchet down my speed and see if it can do this exit by itself. A little confused here. Let's see what it does. It is take the ramp, but it's going to be real. I'm going to take over here. I'm not too good on ramps. If I was going slower, it might have been able to do that, but it's not really designed for ramps. So, and even here, it's going to allow me to put it on. Oops. No, it wouldn't allow me to put on autopilot. It doesn't have 2 lines. It should allow me here coming up because there's 2 lines. And there it goes. And then I'm going to throttle down the speed and see if it does this turn, which is a pretty big turn here. And it looks like it's going to do it. I can only do turns. I'm going to throttle down again. And as long as you're going at a appropriate speed for a curve, and there's 2 lines, the autopilot can do the curve. So it did that pretty well. And we're going to then go over a bridge here. Again, we have the lines, so it's going to be okay. We've got some merging traffic here, so I'm going to see if I can change lanes. Actually, just I slowed down to allow the merge, and I also changed lanes. And let's see, it should be able to do this. We've got decent lines. So again, on highways, as long as you have lines in the road, autopilot's going to work. It's when the lines become blurred or disappear that autopilot will get confused. So we've got pretty nicely defined lines here in the road. So we should be good. Some stop and go traffic. Does great in stop and go traffic. Keeps a certain distance from the car in front of you. If that car slows down, we'll slow down proportionally. I currently have it set for 4 car lengths. So as we're moving, it's going to keep 4 car lengths, and then if we come to a stop, it'll creep up to right behind the car. Pretty similar to a human driver. Oops, sorry about that. Getting a cable out of my back seat. I want to plug in here to get power because it's going to be a long drive. Going over the Walt Whitman Bridge. There we go, have to change lanes. Sometimes when there's cars all around you, even though there is an opening, the change lane feature won't move to change lanes. Sometimes I press on the gas a little, even though I'm in autopilot, to accelerate, and that makes it change the lane. Not sure why sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't change lanes. You do have to look that you're clear to change lanes. And this is hardware 1, a hardware 1 Tesla, and it doesn't have the back rear-facing cameras or side cameras to look in your blind spot. So you really need to verify that you're clear to change lanes before you attempt it. Looks like we have some construction coming up, so a lot of slow traffic here. May want to try to change lanes again. We have have merging traffic, so I'm just gonna have to wait here. Now, in this situation where cars need to merge in front of me, the Tesla currently doesn't know to allow the car to merge in. So, luckily there's not going to be a car merging in here, but if there was one, it really is just seeing the car in front of us and normally would not give the space for that car to merge in. So we got through that pretty good. And we've got a solid power drive on this Route 42, which goes into Atlantic City Expressway. Very monotonous, long drive, and I literally, I'm going to crank up my speed here a little bit. I literally bought the car for this stretch that we're going to do now. It's just a long drive from Philadelphia to Atlantic City, down first 42 and then down the Atlantic City Expressway. And I've used Autopilot a few times already along this stretch, and it does the whole thing great. So this is the first time I'm filming it, just to let you see what it's like. I'll probably be speeding up sections to get through this in a reasonable period of time, but I just wanted to show you. Okay, we're going to lane splits here, so this is interesting. It did follow to the left. I don't know whether it followed the truck or it just followed the left line. And we're coming up to a semi-sharp turn here, so I'm going to just decel a little bit, although the truck in front of us is decelling, so it's going to probably take this turn pretty good by itself. Here it goes. We're getting on the AC Expressway now, and did just fine. When I get a chance, I'm gonna change lanes here to get around this truck. So I'll put the blinker on, it accelerates, and it's an example where it moved pretty quick on that lane change. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Now we're on the AC Expressway for probably 35 miles or 40 miles. And we're just going to let this baby run. It's probably going to do pretty good. Probably be moving over to the right lane in a little while. Changed lanes there. let that car in. Would have probably driven right up its butt and not seen it until it got in front of us. Going through a toll booth here. So that's merging back in. Here we merge. Just pick up that car. It did slow down. My camera's been acting up, so I've stopped a few times. Can't see what the error message is, but maybe I'm filling up my drive, or maybe it's overheating, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll turn the temperature down in the car. See what keeps my camera cooler. It's interesting here, it shuffled to the right there initially because it lost the line. I put on the blinker to get it to go over, and we'll see if it can take this ramp. We're going to have to slow it down here a little bit. See if we can get over one more. Looks like it will. We're going to have to slow down. And it took over. So we made it from Philadelphia to the Parkway exit of the AC Expressway, and that's my video. It did pretty well. I let Autopilot run the whole way. Take care, everyone, and please don't forget to subscribe. So I went from about 70% of my battery down to 34%, 37% currently for that drive. And I'm pulling into the Tilton Road Tesla charging station, which is right by Bonefish Grill and this Fresh Market, to get a quick fill up of gas. Looks like there's one other Tesla here, so I'll just show you how the supercharging stations work. You can see I have 82 miles left on my battery, which is about 37% charge. It calculated that would be 34 by the time I got all the way to Longport. So we're going to put it in park by pressing this button, hop out, And it's pretty simple. You just simply take this off the connector, press the button on the top, which opens your charging port, plug it in, starts blinking green, lets you know that it's charging. And we'll get back in, and you'll see it start charging. So it's looking at the power that's available, and this is a supercharger, so I can get 4 miles per hour with a 110 outlet, 40 miles per hour with a 220 outlet, and I believe this is going to go up to 240 miles per hour of charge when it fully turns on here. So it's still going. I've got 1 mile of charge so far. And it's up to 222 miles per hour of charge. And I think it stops at 244, whoa, it's going up pretty high. So this is going to be a pretty fast charge. I don't know whether I'll do a full charge here, but I'll just get a little bit. Going up. See what it goes to. I'm looking at this number here, which is how fast it can charge the car. And get up to 300 miles charge per hour. I've already gotten 5 miles of charge in just this short period of time. 8 miles of charge. So I think it's starting to max out. I thought it maxed out at 240, but it's up to 300 miles charge per hour. It keeps going up. 96 kilowatts. Stations have any information about themselves. As you can see, there's a whole row of charging stations. Only one other car here right now. Pause it and we'll come back in a minute or two. So we're just about done. I think I top off at 220 miles. The miles per hour kept clicking down from just over 300 as it charged, but it was pretty high for most of the charging time. There goes, and charging complete. So then we go outside and simply press the button right here, you hold it down, pull it out, back, charging the door will close by itself. And well, that's my video. It was Philadelphia to 8 Atlantic City. On Autopilot, a good hour and let's say 15 minutes. Autopilot the whole way. Worked great. Thanks everyone. Take care. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe.